This happened a week before my 19th birthday. I had invited 3 of my closest friends over to my place since my parents were out of town for a few days and my sister had recently moved to the dorm. Well, anyway, 15 minutes later, my friends Keith, Jay, and Marcus showed up at my door with a handful of beer for the perfect boys' night. We watched movies, chugged on some drinks, and even had an epic pillow fight until 10:45 p.m. That's when Keith suggested that we play an extreme truth or dare game to make this night a blast. The boys mostly preferred truth, which was hilarious as they were compelled to answer embarrassing questions. But when it was my turn, I chose to do a dare. They all discussed among themselves for a solid minute until Jay finally dared me to dress up as a girl and walk outside. At first, I hesitated, but accepted it regardless. I found a blonde wig in the storage box, which was from last year's Halloween, and wore one of my sister's fancy dresses that she saved for special occasions. Then we went outside looking for some fellows to prank, and that's when the sight of a few guys smoking on their motorbikes caught my eye. They all looked like they were around in their mid-20s. I walked past them while my friends hid behind the bushes, waiting for a reaction. Soon, I could tell that they were gazing at me, and when I glanced over to get a peek of them, I realized that they were all coming towards me. As they moved closer, one of them asked if I came here often and if he could get my phone number. "Too bad I'm a boy, loser." I started laughing frantically as I removed my wig. However, they didn't seem to like this prank, and I figured that was a huge mistake I had made. Suddenly, he pulled out a pocket knife and said that I was gonna pay for that awful prank. Panicked, I instinctively kicked his left leg, making a run for it, as I heard the others starting their bikes up to chase me. All of my friends who witnessed that moment immediately headed back to the house to call 911. Meanwhile, I was shaking with fear as I further advanced toward the main road. Unfortunately, those punks ganged up on me, blocking my path, and I was thrown to the rough surface by a strong push. The guy I had kicked in the leg earlier got off his bike and pulled out his knife once again, with the creepiest grin I've ever seen on his face. "Do not ever prank on me, you bastard!" When he was about to stab me while I was screaming, I noticed that he abruptly stopped midway. There was a loud police siren near us. The volume of the sirens got louder, and finally, they ditched me and ran away. I was laying on the road in pure shock. Luckily, I was rescued by my friends who had informed the police right on time. We never encountered those guys anymore around our town, nor did we ever play that stupid game after that. I cannot imagine what would have happened to me if the cops were even just a minute later.